Hi, Richard again from Think Less and Grow Rich. And today I'm going to talk about the last of the 7 false beliefs that will keep you trapped in your head forever. And this one is probably, if you see through this one, you're free of the mind. And it's the belief that I am my thoughts. I am the passing clouds that are moving across the sky. And seeing through this is a pivotal moment in everyone's spiritual discovery. I remember I first came across this idea when I read Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, in 1997. And it just completely blew my mind. The idea that the mind is something that I can observe and therefore can't be me. More accurately, it blew my idea of what the mind is. So what is the mind? Really, the mind is a tool for us to use. We have eyes to see, we have legs to walk around with, hands to do work. And we have a mind to function in the world. And I want to just do a very short exercise with you just now. So just close your eyes for a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths. Just become aware of this moment. Be present. And I'm going to ask you just to set a few things temporarily aside. So starting with any notion of being male, female, young, old, rich, poor, messed up, sorted, just temporarily setting all these labels aside. Also setting aside any labels such as father, son, brother, sister, mother, grandmother, and any profession, teacher, policeman, policewoman, Catholic, Protestant, Buddhist, setting aside all labels temporarily, and just being here as you are. Also, any ideas you have about the world, any sense of good, bad, right, wrong, any judgments about how others are or how you are, just temporarily setting all of this aside as you bring your full attention to this moment. And just for a minute or two, not entertaining any thoughts from the past. So as if you've just arrived on the planet in this moment. And no future thoughts either. Just being here. So letting go temporarily of any aims, any goals, any ambitions, any desires, any notions of how you want your life to be, or how your life has been. Do you think you can just temporarily set all of this aside and bring your attention to this moment alone? So without all this stuff, are you still here? Without all these ideas and concepts and labels and even any assessments of how you're doing with this exercise, set that aside also. And just be fully present. And maybe when you've done this, you feel a sense of spaciousness or expansiveness. So you could open your eyes. Normally when I do this exercise, I'll do it for 20 minutes or so, but maybe this will give you an idea that you still exist without the mind, without all these concepts, ideas, beliefs. And even if you just look at it logically, anything that you can watch or anything you're aware of can't be who you are. So when you meditate, you come to see that there's another part of your being which is beyond thought. And that in truth, thoughts are only a tiny part of who we are. We're so compulsively preoccupied with what our minds get up to that we simply fail to notice this presence, this spaciousness that's always there and which is always at peace. And ultimately, this is where our peace lies. You know, you do get peaceful clouds, just as you get restless and agitated clouds. But there's a peace which is beyond the feeling of peace, the emotion of peace. And it's the peace of your true nature, of who you are beyond thoughts. So that concludes my 7-part series. If you would like to work with me, email me at richard@thinklessandgrowrich.com, and I'd be very happy to set up a free chat with you. Namaste.